Hi guys, my name is Christine and I am an editor at the Feedfeed. I do the Healthy Kids feed and the Fermented Foods feed. So today we're going to make a vegan kimchi and some beetroot popsicles, which are from the farmer's market. I found the beetroots this morning. So I need to find a couple ingredients for the kimchi, and so we are here now at Union Square Greenmarket. I love the Greenmarket and all of its goodies, and you'll never know what you find. So just some awesome, look, fresh basil and cucumbers, zucchini, squash, and oh my gosh, look who it is! It's Mississippi Vegan! It's Timothy!
Nice to see you guys!
So Timothy, what did you buy?
I got my favorite vegetable of all time, okra, grown in South Jersey. And then this is what happens after they flour, and then they do baby garlic bolts.
Oh my God. In case you're wondering what happened to me, my Snapchat went crazy. Maybe there's too many Pokemon around, or I don't know what. Or it's the heat, or it's just all that natural goodness blocking out radio waves. But I ran into Jill at Feed the Swimmers as well. And sadly, 12 of my snaps disappeared of all the amazing goodness at the farmer's market that I wanted to share with you. Sorry. Nevertheless, I got everything I needed, which was only a couple things, and it normally doesn't take me this long. But let me get everything ready and let's get started. Now that I'm calm again, you can find the recipes that we're going to be making at yummy.com. I have a bunch of different recipes, and they're all plant strong and mainly gluten-free. As a health coach, I think it's important to embrace eating plant foods. Makes you feel good. So for the recipe, it calls for a pound of cabbage, or any kind of heavy leafy green. This is just under a pound. And other goodies to add to it. So I'm going to add leeks, carrots, cucumbers, and radishes. Cut or rip the cabbage into bite-sized pieces. Make sure all the leaves are separated. We're going to throw it all into a big bowl right now. I always save the tough core in the freezer with my other veggie scraps for a good soup broth. So adding some radishes and some cucumbers to here. Basically what we did, which that snap failed to post as well, is 1/3 cup of sea salt or kosher salt, massage evenly. We're going to let that rest for about an hour, and in the meantime we'll chop these up to add at the end. And we'll make the kimchi paste with Korean red pepper powder called gochugaru. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. And rice vinegar, and a little bit of maple syrup, ginger, garlic, and these are black sesame seeds. And traditionally, they use scallions or green onions as to add to the flavor and depth of the kimchi. But since I got leeks from my CSA farm share, I thought this would be nice too. So with the paste, I have just put the pepper powder, the ginger, and the garlic in. And here's the rice vinegar. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. If you like spicy food, your mouth will be totally watering right now, which mine is. This is going to be an amazing kimchi. I've made it out of Brussels sprouts and out of kale and a bunch of other things. You can really kimchi. So these are my leftovers and my scraps. So we still have a little time to wait for the cabbage to be well salted. Let's make these. So here are the ingredients you need. You don't need all of the beets or the strawberries. I prepared the beets this morning on my Snapchat over at Yummy. And you just stir it well, and we'll pour them into the popsicle molds about halfway through. And next we're going to puree about a cup of strawberries and maybe 1 or 2 of these beet quarters. And we just whiz it up. The color is so amazing. So what we'll do is we will put a teaspoon or 2 or 3 into each of these slots. So give them a little stir in the middle to mix it up, so you get a nice marbly look. And top them up with more of the coconut milk mixture. So I didn't make enough puree, but I might just stick some fresh fruit in, like this, maybe this golden kiwi. So anyway, we'll put the sticks in and put them in the freezer, and all in good time, because now it's time to rinse the cabbage. So rinse it well so it's not super salty, and then we'll dry it. Squeeze as much water as you can out of the veggies and give it a shake, and I put mine on a tea towel. So here's a little trick. You can roll it up and give it a squeeze, and they'll be pretty dry. And I'll just dump it in here. We'll add all this into the bowl. Finally, we're going to massage the paste into the vegetables using these plastic gloves. Even though I don't like using plastic, you have to use plastic. So I also want to give a shout out to my friends, Food Fashion Party and Husbands That Cook and the Jam Lab for making my kimchi, and some of them have their versions posted on their blogs. Fermented foods are so good for a healthy gut. Do check out my feed at the Feedfeed. Traditionally, this is made with fermented fish sauce, but don't worry, there's plenty of umami flavor even without it. This is super tasty now, but what we'll do is we transfer them into jars and leave them out overnight or for 2 nights. So you cover the jars and let it sit out to ferment. It will still ferment in the fridge too. So thanks everyone for spending the day with me. I'm sorry it took so long, the Greenmarket, Wi-Fi, whatever happened. I'm always at the Greenmarket, so if you follow me at Yummy, then you can see what's in season. And if you have any questions. But before I go, I want to talk about Instagram and their new algorithm. Some people build up businesses on this platform and they need your help. So if you have any favorite accounts, just make sure to like their posts, comment, because their businesses depend on your interaction. And finally, if you want to do a Feedfeed takeover, send them a message here at the Feedfeed. Hope you're all having a good summer, and big congratulations to Julie and Dan and the Feedfeed for hitting 1 million. And you can find me on Instagram at Conscious Cooking or at yummy.com. Hope to hear from you. Bye!